Yo, what's goody, y'all? It's your boy Cameron. I'm back with another reaction video. How you guys feeling? How you guys doing? How you guys' day going? Hope everybody's having a good day. Today we're gonna be reacting to a woman gets arrested for removing squatters out of her house, out of her $1 million home in Queens. Before we get into this video, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe with the like button, turn on post notifications, and notified every time I post a video. Also, if you guys have any videos like from reaction on social media sites in the description below, feel free to send them in and I'll react to them. With that being said, let's get right into this video.
Be trying to steal my house. Yes, you are.
How about that? A squatter standoff. A property owner confronts a group of people she says moved into her $1 million home in Queens, and our cameras were rolling as dozens of officers showed up.
Several people were taken away in handcuffs, and one of those arrested may surprise you.
Investigative reporter Dan Krauth joins us now with more on what happened. Tell us, Dan.
Well, this is a very big growing problem. I received dozens of tips from viewers about this in just the past week. I went to do what I thought was going to be a routine interview. Instead, we capture what police and property owners are dealing with on a daily basis.
I have video of you. Who are these people? Figure out the situation. But they're in my house, man. Relax. No.
To understand how this day ended,
We need the police right away.
with multiple 911 calls and arrests, we have to start at the beginning. Adele, the hardest question is, how do you say your name? We met Adele Andaloro outside the home her parents left her in Flushing, Queens. She's in the process of selling it,
No, he locked it.
but she's been locked out. She claims squatters moved in on February 6th and refused to leave. What's it like being here knowing you can't go inside of your own home?
It's enraging. It really is.
In New York, squatters have rights after 30 days.
By the time that someone does their investigation and they do their work and their job, we'll be well over the 30 days, and this man will have stolen my home. And now she's back.
Just after wrapping up our interview, a woman showed up. What are you doing in the house? Are you renting this house? Why are you here? She unlocked the front door, saw our cameras, and took off.
It's open. Let's go in the house. It's open.
Adele and her daughter, with the property deed in hand, went inside.
This is my furniture. These are my curtains.
She didn't just find her belongings inside.
There's a man sleeping right there. Get out of my house.
She found two men. How long have you lived here?
I moved in about 2 days ago.
They've called the police on me, and I've called the locksmiths. I didn't come in illegally. The door was open.
Police started interviewing neighbors and
Yo, bro,
looking
like, how would this like make sense to y'all and to the mayor, to the governor, whoever the fuck is in charge of this? How does this make sense to y'all? You know what I'm saying? How you allow somebody to have a home, buy a house, work hard, given whatever the case, however they obtain the property is theirs, to allow somebody just to move in and say, "Oh, I live here. I'm staying here. I got my mail coming here. I change lock. I stay here." How? How? Like, that don't make no sense.
for documents.
Do you have something that shows that you've been here for
Random
30
people
days?
are good.
They took the man who told me he had been renting for 2 days out in handcuffs
They got one out.
and escorted the other guy off the property. Now you're afraid to come out.
I'm not coming out. This house is empty. This is my home. My locksmith is on the corner waiting to change my locks. And it's not fair. It's not fair that I, as the homeowner, should be having to go through this.
How you doing? Minutes later, a locksmith showed up, but police gave her a warning before they left.
I may end up in handcuffs today if this man shows up here and says that I have illegally evicted him. I said to them, let him take me to court the way I've been told to take him to court. But today, I'm not leaving my house.
Less than 10 minutes after police left and the locks were changed, the man who claims to be the one actually leasing the house shows up.
Call the police again.
With the other guy, police took off the property.
Do you see this?
What?
This guy just literally broke down my door. Broke through myself and my daughter to get in here. This guy just forced himself into my house.
No, he did not.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
And so did you.
Ma'am.
You broke through the front door.
Officer.
The man called the police on her.
So why is it that I have to leave and he doesn't have to leave?
Because technically he can't be kicked out. We need to go to court.
It's her
They
house.
consider this a landlord-tenant issue. And by law, it has to be handled through the housing court, not with police. If you own this house, you would not want her
I don't own the house. I don't own this.
Exactly,
Yes.
she does.
Yes, but then once again, you should know how the law works.
I do know how it
there's,
works.
There's rules to the as you got to go to court and send me to civil court.
He says he signed a lease in October, but wouldn't tell us with who.
I got proof longer than that.
Show us the proof.
But who are you for me to show? I showed it to cops.
Dan with Channel 7 News. If you don't want to show it, you don't want to show
the
it.
proof. Come here, brother. I like that.
I would like to see it. He didn't show me a lease. This is a bill.
This is-
A bill for work he says he had done to the house. He didn't show police a lease either.
The police department doesn't have the lease?
No.
He's got no documentation.
Just bills.
So, Adele, you're getting arrested right now?
Being arrested
For what?
for being in my own home.
And where's your lease?
She's fighting the house. It's not her house anymore.
My deed is current and legal.
Arrested for unlawful eviction. She changed the locks on a man who claims he lives there. So how does this all end then? When do you leave?
The way it ends is either she pays me my money that I put into the house, pay me the money, and I'll leave, or send me to court, and we deal with the judge in court. It's that simple.
It's not that simple. It's a long process. Eviction can take close to 2 years to complete.
Hey, listen, man. I guess God has me in a spot where I don't have to encounter these situations, bro, because I need to work on my anger. Let's start with that. You know what I'm saying? His ass would have got. You know what I'm saying? He would have wanted to leave that house that night. Oh, y'all gonna arrest me for me? All right, no, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. Don't worry, I'm gonna leave. And because she's a little lady, that's probably why they're taking advantage of her. You know what I'm saying? That's probably why they're taking advantage of her. Because somebody like me and him would have been tussling in the house. Not gonna lie to you. Him, the one that they put out and came back, all of them would have been tussling in the house. His girl, all that, would have been tussling in the house. You know what I'm saying? It's not fair. I don't care. Like, they're homeless. You're homeless. That's your problem. I didn't make you homeless. You don't want to pay the rent and you don't want to pay the bill, so you get a right to stay in my house and not pay nothing. That's insane. That's like absurd. Because if NYCHA, you know what I'm saying, if NYCHA, if you go stay in New York City public housing, you get a couple months before they give you an eviction notice. You know what I'm saying? That shit comes in 2.5 seconds. Not no 2 years, not a year. Oh, you know what I'm saying? You get a couple months. If you don't pay their shit, you get put out. But when it comes to somebody personally having theirs, you gotta go to court and go to... Bro, what kind of shit is this, bro? This shit is crazy. Yeah, listen, man. All you homeowners out there, man. I don't know how to prevent this. Me personally, I don't know how to. I done got a home. I had property, and I never had to deal with this. Never had to deal with this. So I don't know how to prevent this. To be honest with you. But I wish the lady that's going through this the best of luck. You know what I'm saying? To put her in jail is like insane. She's in her own house. She asked the man, did he leave? He's literally like, and then that's another thing. Like, these people are openly admitting to doing what they're doing, committing a crime, or doing some not because it's technically not a crime, doing some foul shit, and they're getting away with it. That's insane. It's really insane. So I wish this lady the best of luck. To the dude, karma's coming for that ass. Karma's coming for that ass, bro. Because what you're doing is foul. You know it. Everybody around you know it. The cops know it. Everybody knows it, bro. Everybody knows it. If you want your money, you could have worked out something with a lady. You ain't gotta get arrested in her own house. That's embarrassing and disrespectful, bro. Super embarrassing and disrespectful. So, hey, listen, for all my homeowners out there, be careful you let stay in your house, because the squatter shit in New York City is foul. It's not made for y'all. It's made for the people. So, be careful on what you do and how you do it. And that's that. That's in the video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. You guys enjoyed the video, and this next one. I'll see y'all.